So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom and this is the excellent Chinese Tier 8 light tank, the WZ132. I say excellent, people seem to think it's the weakest of all the Tier 8 light tanks, but actually personally I really like it. I think it's one of my favourite. But then I'm just a bit weird like that. So we're on airfield. You can see it took me, I wasn't just sitting around being an idiot waiting for the waiting for things to develop. Especially in the light tank, I like to get moving as quickly as I possibly can, but for some reason on this game it took me a long time to load in, so I missed the first few seconds of the game, which is really frustrating. But actually, as it transpired, it actually worked to my advantage, so I probably would have been a lot more aggressive, and I didn't really feel I could be that aggressive given the fact that their light tanks are probably much more advanced now. So your job as a light tank, especially on airfield, is to spot and try and, not to turn your tank over, try and get in a position where you can get some side shots, but more importantly provide some view range for your artillery. So I've come out here. I would really, in an ideal world, I would have moved forward to the sort of B6 square, but as I say, because I was late logging in, I couldn't risk it, to be honest. Oh, there's an E100. Hello, E100. No point firing at him at the moment, but if he comes around that corner, I might have a little pop at him. He can't see me. Going for trying to track him a bit. Oh no, I'll go for the T-34. Nice. And retract him. I think pull right back, because even though there's a bush between me and him, he will spot me instantly, because heavy tanks and E100s have massive view range. Even though now that was a misplay on my part. He clearly didn't see me anymore, but just put a random shot into my bush, so to speak. Hit the E100 in the side, was aiming for the back of the turret, which I think is the ammo rack, but no joy. So I'm learning my lesson. I'm going to stay here a little bit longer, because he clearly is waiting. There you go, there's his shot. Let's pop out, see if we can get another little twang on him. Oh, almost had the back of the that was a misplay, Dom. Wasted that shot because he was angled. There was no way I was going to pen him. I should have just held the shot and waited, but actually it didn't do me any bad thing, because that M103 came round. The E100 just took a big smack. I think we can chance coming back round again. Will he pop round to try and follow the... No, he's being canny, being very canny. What about the E100? Is he going to pop round? M103 dies. Here comes the E100. Trying to track him out there. That's what I wanted. Hit him squarely in the tracks, but no joy. And of course he spots me, because, as discussed before, heavy tanks have ridiculous view range and ability to spot. But you know, that's what all gaming are changing in the next patch. They say because light tanks have really good camo and are stealthy, they can hide and they don't need such good view range. Yeah, right. Okay, so can't really risk another shot on the E100 unless he gives me something really flat to fire, and there's no point firing against him at the moment. Keeping an eye on his friend. Is it worth a shot? I'm trying to track him and missed the track that time. There you go, spotted again. Yeah, just is so screwy. So you can see there, AMX 50B went to the B3 square, so probably would have spotted me if I'd moved up. So I'm pleased actually I stayed this far back. Oh, there's a... Oh, I've been spotted, of course I have, and I get hit by the E100. Yeah. So I'm on 2 hit points. That's all I've got left. Can we get a little shot on that T-57? You going to poke back round? Oh, yes he is. And we'll get the kill as well. Beautiful. Lovely. Have to hide again because of course we were spotted. E100 still looking my direction. No, I think he just fired at the Scorpion. But I'm not going to risk it. There's a Lorraine going round, so we'll wait for a minute, see whether we can help the Lorraine. Oh, Lorraine doesn't need any help. Actually, it was the artillery that took him down. Right, so we're on 2 hit points. Well, it's a tight game. 9 plays 8. How many hit points do you need? Oh, it's 9 plays 9 now. How many hit points do you need? Well, a few probably. But for me, whether I've got 200, 300 or 2 actually makes very little difference, because up against these tier 10 tanks, they'll kill me anyway, so you know, 2 hit points doesn't really matter. Done 1,000 spotting damage, 700 damage, got the kill, which is kind of nice. Trying to spot this AMX and anything else. There's a Jag Panther right at the back there somewhere, we know. What else is up there? It's probably a Scorpion B. Oh no, Scorpion B's on the other flank. Right, so I decide that this is not actually going to work. I'm going to pull right back, go right round. The good thing about light tanks is their mobility. That's one thing they haven't nerfed on the new patch, which is one thing. So this is an old patch. This is 917. So we're down to 10.11, sorry, 10.3. 10.11. Using the speed, getting around. I'll be really careful about bumping into anything with 2 hit points. That could be quite embarrassing. So I'm just coming up here to get some spots, really, just to see. I mean, the primary job of light tanks is spotting. Despite Wargaming wanting to nerf them that way, but they are spotters. That's what they're supposed to do. So I'm going to try and get up here. I'm going to try and support this object. Oh, hello. Oh, wasted that shot. Come on. I didn't reload in time. I believe they've also taken away the 100mm on this tank. Maybe wrong there. And that's one of the fun things about this tank. It's got a little bit of a punch when you need it. Okay, so, oh my goodness, suddenly 2 tanks go down. As soon as we kill one, they seem to kill another one. So it is 11 plays 12. We've got the object 263 and Batchat artillery and me on all of 2 hit points. Gets against an AMX 50B, Jag Panther 2 and 2 artillery, including the French autoloaders. So got a 1-click and an auto-loading artillery. Oh joy! Okay, so here comes the AMX. He's chasing our object. He doesn't know I'm here. Make this shot count on. Nice. 240 damage means the object is able to finish him off. I've got to hide because there is going to be a load of artillery and they only need to splash me. I'm surprised they didn't fire there. I suppose they didn't want to waste a shell. Oh, here comes the Jag Panther. He's on full health, would you believe, against our object. So I'm coming back up here, going to try and support him. And I'm playing this very passively, but I'm kind of having to. Ooh, there's Batchat artillery. What's he doing up there? Can't worry about him at the moment. We're going to have to leave that to our Batchat artillery to see whether he can deal with him. And he, sure enough, oh no, it was our object 26 killed him. Panthers, where is that Jag Panther going to? I need to try and help him. Can't afford for that 263 to die. Okay. Panther's there. I'm going to make a run. I'm going to try and scoot around the back of him. Taking a chance, but at least with that French auto-loading artillery out the game, it makes me a lot more confident about doing a little run, because all he needs to do is splash me, but the accuracy, then there we go. There he is. Right, can we track him? No, we can't. It's a shame. Keep moving. Send him round. Oh, he's following me. Through the graveyard of tanks. He's got Batchat artillery on one side of him. He's got the 268 on the other side of him. I'm going to come around back and try and finish him off. Nice shot into the back of his turret, and there we go. Good job. So just the 1 click to go. Keep moving, Dom. Keep moving, keep wiggling, keep doing the unexpected. You know where he's going to be. And they always sit up around the C1, D1 area. So I'm going to whiz out wide. We've turned this game around. It was looking very, very dodgy at one point, but actually I think we, 2 hit point light tank. Oh, there we go. There's the artillery. Tried a shot on the move, but this thing is not great at firing on the move, and that never had a hope in hell really. So I'm reloaded though, back round this side. bounced off the side of him. Would you believe it? Let's keep moving. Oh, he just missed me. Right. And this time I criticaled him. You've got to be kidding. Bounced off the side and tracked him only with a 100mm shell. Oh well, GG. So that's definitely a case of how many hit points do you need. When that E100 hit me, I thought that was all over, but he gently left me on 2 hit points, and yeah. How many hit points do you need just to carry a game? Well, to help to carry a game. I didn't carry it, but certainly helped by staying alive, putting some shots in that Jag Panther at the end, and I think particularly on that 50B, managing to hit that one, take him down to a one-shot kill, certainly helped. So that was a 3rd class. We got Spotter, Fire for Effect, and Bruiser in a light tank. Lovely. Top of the team on base XP is always very satisfying. 1,508 damage, 1 kill for 902 base XP. 514 shots, hit with 9, penned with 6, took 2 hits. They were big hits though, weren't they? 1,400 assistance, 32,700 credits. Did file some premium, so just under 6,500 profit. Would have lost money if I hadn't been running a premium account. Times 2 for the day gave me 2,706 experience for the crew. It's a nice game, really good fun game. Gotta love the WZ132. I just wonder what it's going to be like when the new patch comes in. Eesh, not looking forward to it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that game. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. In the meantime, enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously, and I'll see you again soon. Gamer Dom out.